Oh, I don't have any notes for today, by the way.
I got loads of notes. I was trying to read them. They are a scribbly ass mess.
Oh, well, there's more than what I have. I just was watching shows and just at no point did I think, oh, I should be writing these thoughts down. And then
Well, that's fine. We'll work
it got
out.
to today and I was just like, oh, I don't have time to even sometimes I'll skim through the episodes quickly and then I'll
try and think of something.
Yeah, it's like I don't even have time to do that today. Like, I watched
Buying
Beverly Hills and got distracted by that and how much all of Kyle's daughters sound like Kyle.
They sound exactly like her. It's so weird, isn't it?
It is really weird, yeah. Really
And do you think
weird.
we find that weird because we don't have the same accent as our mum?
Yeah. Yeah. Completely. It doesn't make any sense that they sound like... Yeah, my mum's got an Irish accent. I'm sure your mum's got...
She's got a Geordie accent.
She's Geordie.
Yeah, like mildly, but she's got a
accent.
Geordie accent, yeah.
Oh, I love like Geordie and Scouse. Yeah.
Yeah, it's very
That's it.
faint now, my parents' Geordie accent, but obviously it is different to mine.
Yeah.
And then, like, my kids are going to have a different accent to me.
Yeah.
But they're literally all Beverly Hills through and through, aren't they?
1000%.
It's crazy.
And they're all scared of the kid. I love it. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
All right, let's go. Hello and welcome to this week's episode of They're Not Even Real Housewives, though. Rosie and I are here. It's a new week. We are moving away from Bravo and we're watching Netflix. It's all going on.
It's a brave new world.
It is. Also, are we really not getting any more Housewives until the 5th of May? Like, that's it.
Is that... Who even knows what the date is, though? That could be tomorrow, for all I know. The rate that the world is happening at. That's not that far.
But... So when Potomac finishes, what, in 2 weeks' time, 3 weeks' time?
Yeah,
That's
but then
it.
we have another whole multiple reunion parts. I reckon that's going to take us well into April.
Yeah. I mean, we've got other shows to watch. We've got like the Valleys and
But
all the rest
yeah.
of it. But like,
it does feel a bit scant, doesn't it?
The scheduling.
Why?
Seems
Because
like
there are times when we're so busy.
I know they could spread it out evenly
They
over
could
the year.
spread it out.
Also, I feel like Vanderpump Rules and Beverly Hills were too soon. Like I always remember them starting around about now and bringing us into like the summer.
Into summer and then getting like summer vibes.
Yeah, because every time it was always sunny in California and it just gave you a good feeling because it was also not dark outside.
Yeah.
Just feel like there's something sinister going on. It's all those cigarettes that Andy Cohen smokes when he's had a drink.
Oh right, this is it.
This is the new thing, isn't it? That on Leah's lawsuit.
What, she says he smokes cigarettes?
No, I think it's a parody that I keep seeing on the internet.
Oh.
Like breaking news is like Andy Cohen occasionally smokes a cigarette whenever he's had a drink. And it's part of Leah's lawsuit.
General takedown.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's hilarious.
I find it so weird that people... I was going to say that people get upset at things other people do, but like... that I think is understandable. But like, some stuff is just illegal because like the law... Like, don't get upset about other people doing drugs. Like, for fuck's sake, man.
It's not really any of your business, or should you be commenting on it? Yeah, exactly. I don't know.
Like,
He gets up,
getting
he
hurt?
does his job,
Leah?
and he looks after his kids. Like, what else does he need to do? Like, if he's a degenerate, well, he is a degenerate, but for a different reason. But like, yeah, doesn't make any sense to me either.
Does this move us perfectly into words on the street?
Yes.
Karen
Had a car crash.
Karen crashed her car.
Was she drunk? That's not been reported, has it?
It's not been reported. It was phrased really weirdly, wasn't it? Because it didn't... Yeah, no, I think I did see DUI.
Oh. But she hit multiple things.
She did. She hit all of the, what is it called? Road furniture. That's what they call all that shit, like bollards and crap.
It's road furniture. I remember the first time I heard that, I laughed like that as well. I giggled.
Crashed her car. I saw a weird reason. She sort of put out a statement saying that she was crying.
Oh, okay.
Thinking about her mum.
Right, of course. Dead mother card, sure.
Yeah, it seemed a bit tenuous.
I'm going to use that when I get into
Your mother's alive.
something stupid. Well, father. when I do something stupid, I'm going to be like, I was crying because my dad died nearly 20 years ago. It
And
just like, I got
today's a
triggered.
Wednesday and he was on Wednesdays.
Yeah, I got triggered somehow. Wonder if that would work.
It's worth a shot, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't see. I think God loves a trier, doesn't he? So,
Exactly. Shy Ben's getting out. You might as well
yeah.
ask.
Any other words on the sheet? I don't have any more.
I don't
Apart
think
from
so.
Marcus and Lars are apparently split up again.
Oh
But
yeah.
I don't really care about that.
I
So,
don't care. I think it's all attention seeking, isn't it?
well, I just think that they were based on his behavior at the reunion. They're made for each other.
Exactly.
So, have at it.
Have at it. Should we start with Potomac then?
Yes, let's.
It's the episode of the GNA fashion show. Leggings in a bar.
I don't know, but I thoroughly enjoyed the references to She by Sheree and the
Yeah.
confessionals they had a fashion show with fashions, how not terrible or how not dreadful, and all those amazing references. Like Dwight Eubanks lives rent-free in everyone's head. That man came in, is and will still always be a fucking icon.
Oh, absolutely iconic.
Yeah. Him, I miss Miss Lawrence, I miss Derek J, I miss all of the gay men that were on Housewives of Atlanta.
The like
You
old
forget
queen.
how like pioneering that was.
Oh my god. Like the world has like come on so much, but yeah, for like
Black men openly gay on TV.
Yeah, like full on daytime available television. Like it wasn't niche. Yeah, it's like a whole world.
Wearing high heels, carrying Chanels, and being fierce. Loved it.
One of our lorry drivers was telling me how he had to do the get out for RuPaul's Drag Race and he didn't know that's what it was. And then he got very confused and started to question his whole life. Wee boy from the valleys, I think he had his mind literally blown.
Yeah. Oh wow. Was that the only thing he had blown though? Is that why he's questioning his life?
I was like, you should, like we're in central London. I was like, Soho's just over there. You could like broaden your horizons, man.
I mean, go for a walk down Berwick Street. It will change your life.
We just sell fabric on Berwick Street, don't they? That's what I know it for.
Amongst other things, yeah. There's a lot of red lights in Berwick Street.
So, I love that Ashley is like, we have been doing this for months. I'm like, not months.
Production 4 weeks ago.
Also, I'm like, months is not that long to fucking start a business and and make things.
They have the attention span of a gnat. If it's not shiny or reflective or they can't record themselves on it, they are not focusing. Let's be clear.
All fucking
we haven't
shiny,
discussed reunion looks.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the reunion looks.
Every single one of them bitches killed it.
They look great. Not Robin, but they all look great. But not Robin, but everyone looks great.
But you have to, okay, Robin's never going to get it 100% right, but she was like 95% there.
It was fine until I realized it was leggings.
It is jazz leggings, like you say. They're like the leggings you wear.
Pants.
They're jazz pants, yeah. But again, I think it's going to look epic sitting down.
Yeah, I think she will be able to wing it in the sitting down. But yes, people do look great. I like it. I like that they're all very on theme.
I saw someone tweet that it's because the season was so terrible, they're all in mourning.
Oh, I mean, that does seem appropriate.
Yeah, I thought that was the best description of it ever.
Entirely good, yeah.
Like, Bravo said, we may not renew for season 9.
Yeah, this is
where we are. And they were like, let's come in our Sunday best. And they all delivered. Who was your favourite?
Maybe Candice?
Candice looks incredible. Yeah, but I think
it's hard, isn't it? Because it's not hard for Candice to look good.
No, she always looks good.
But why would she not? Like she looks like what clothes are designed to go on.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like she's like tiny.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mia looks great.
Mia's my favourite.
Yeah.
Who's your least favourite? Apart from Robin.
I really can't tell how I feel about Necker.
as a whole?
No, as the outfit. I think I need to see it like I would like to see it turn.
Oh, okay.
Because it's got that like I don't know how the structure is working with the boobs.
Yeah.
And again, how will it look sitting down?
Yeah. Yeah.
I like Karens, even though people hate Karens.
I think Karen looks amazing.
It really reminds me of something, and I can't quite put my finger on it. It's like a John Galliano something, though. I mean, maybe that's not a great
Jean-Paul
reference.
Gaultier, no, with the big bodice, like the
Yeah,
structured.
but there's something more. I don't know, but yeah, it'll come to me. It's like someone at an award ceremony in 1995 or something. But I don't know. It'll come to me. But
It
yeah,
also is giving me like Janet Jackson in
it does
like,
have Janet Jackson
yeah,
vibes.
vibes. Um, don't know where I got how I got to Janet Jackson from, how I get to this point from Janet Jackson, but I was telling you I'm listening to Portia's
Oh
book.
yeah,
I don't know if I can continue to listen to it because it's so,
harrowing.
yeah, like, wow, she survived R. Kelly. Like, that's insane to me.
Isn't it mad that you can just like put that in a book and he's just still like, nah. Like it, the
Yeah,
like audacity of sexual predators just be like,
yeah,
nothing's been proven in a court of law, so like nothing is nothing. I just
yeah,
find like
yeah.
terrifying.
So she was talking about an incident. So he used to do the thing where he'd invite her over to his house and then like lock her in a room for like 3 days and not like
Oh
she
my
wasn't allowed to come
god.
out and stuff. And then there was this one time that he locked her in a room that was like completely surrounded like in mirrors. And he told her to like take her clothes off. So she took her clothes off and she said, and like I didn't have the body that I have now. I was like really skinny, no boobs, looked really young for my age. I think she was like 20 at the time.
Oh
And she
my
was like,
god.
so I felt uncomfortable, but it seemed to really turn him on and stuff like that. And it was just like,
Oh fuck.
wow. Yeah.
And how many stories like that are there, like, but in isolation? Because you're
Yeah.
not all getting together and discussing all of
No,
this
but
thing.
she testified.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like the police came to talk to her about it, and she laid everything bare. She was like, I'm not letting him get away with this." So I thought that was incredibly
Oh,
brave.
yeah.
Yeah. So,
God.
but yeah. Anyway, that was just I had to rewind the chapter because I was like, "Wait, what? No, we were talking about
Yeah.
this other guy, and now she's saying Robert from Chicago." I was like, "Yeah, okay, blah blah blah," and then it was like, "Yeah." And all R. Kelly songs were playing that night, and I was like, wait.
Wait, what? Let me add these things up.
Yeah, Robert from Chicago, of course. Like, oh yeah, it was horrible.
Yeah.
Anyway, back to Potomac.
Potomac. So we go and we see Necker get like jerk her husband off in a bathroom, like fully on camera.
The secondhand embarrassment I had
It
was so firsthand, it was insane.
I just was like, why is this happening on mic? Like,
And the producers were dying. Did you see them? They were
oh
all just being like, or not even the producer, the cameramen, that
yeah.
they were filming the cameramen watching that happen, and the cameramen were just like taking their earpieces out. Like, I don't want any part of
I don't
this.
want to just sit and listen to this man have a wank in a toilet in a hospital. This is and like, I mean, all of
And,
no, we
and
don't.
it was
That's
the
too
part when she
far.
said, "Well, this isn't going to work." What
How
was she talking about?
I don't know.
See, morbidly curious, but also don't want to know.
But also, maybe this is why you're not getting pregnant.
Because if you,
Because like, if you don't know how it works,
but she's not pregnant though, so it didn't work, did it? Or is she pregnant and we just don't know yet?
no, I think we would know, wouldn't we?
I would have thought it would have come out by now.
She doesn't seem like the kind of person who would like keep this sort of thing quiet.
No,
I mean,
exactly.
we've just seen all this.
Yeah. Mm,
Yeah, I felt like that was too much.
just a tad. Yeah,
I
just
felt
a
yeah,
tad.
I really felt like I don't think he. I was like I think like he's gonna look back on this and not want this to have happened.
Yeah. Probably their child might not want that either.
Oh God, hadn't even thought of that. Fuck yeah, no, that's awful.
Your origin story on a
Oh
Housewives of
God.
or a Housewives of Potomac.
It's making me want to curl up in a ball.
I know, it made my vagina close for
It's
real.
weird, isn't it? Because I'm like, I don't think I'm particularly British, but like, there's something so I don't know. It's so
Yeah.
yes, not necessary. Then we see G and Mia go to therapy,
Oh yes.
and she talks about how he like financially abused her and like emptied her bank account so she couldn't leave him.
See now, he has had me fooled because I didn't know he was that vindictive.
It's not
I thought he would
okay.
do stupid shit like cheat and try bring other women into the marriage and do all that stuff. But I never thought that he would be. I thought he would have taken pride in being the guy that supports his wife and being the guy that can turn around and say that she's never had to work a day since I married her and I take good care. You know, like I thought that was his jam.
I think that maybe does lean into control though, financial control.
Yeah, 1000%. But I didn't think he was going to then take it. I just thought
But
he
I
would
don't think he
use it
necessarily
as a weapon.
took it because he needed them. I don't know if he needed the money, but I think he took it so that she couldn't leave, didn't he?
Yeah, but I just didn't think he would do that.
It's not nice, is it?
No, it's really not. It's not cool at all. You need to earn your own money, ladies.
So you can't use yeah. Ugh. People who use money as a weapon, it's scary, isn't it?
It's terrifying. It's terrifying. It's up there with people that use their kids as a weapon.
Oh God.
Yeah.
And she talks about how like he like doesn't have like the genetics to have like a romantic side.
Yes. I thought that was really sweet of her. Like
It was
trying to
quite
find a
giving, wasn't
reason.
it? Yeah.
Like not because he's just unromantic and doesn't think that you deserve it or any of those other things. He's just not made that way.
He's just not made that way and he's not prepared to make the effort
Yeah.
for you because you would like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Should
not
we
how I would view it. I'm not that understanding.
No, I'm sure we all make allowances for a partner. We go, they can't do that thing.
Yeah, but that's like
Dancing.
practical stuff that I'm like, he just doesn't understand that he doesn't have to step over things. He can just put it away. That thought's never crossed his mind. But I would never be, anytime we've had an argument about lack of romance or lack of intimacy or lack of anything like that, it has been, you're doing this on purpose because you hate me. Never once have I ever considered that there might just be like a genetic DNA structural reason as to why that can't happen.
You've not got the right proteins to fry me flowers.
Do you know what I mean? It's very much you hate me and I don't know why you hate me so much.
Good, sensible.
Yeah, I mean,
I fully agree with her though. Like because I have like a full electronics ban in my bedroom, and I think that's one of the things I think one of the few things I think I do quite healthily.
Yeah.
Like you can't be having your phone in bed.
Yeah, we're not phone people in the room. No. We have it in the room, but we don't use it.
I'd like don't let my sister thinks I'm insane because she thinks I'm like scared of aliens or something. Like because I'm like, no electronics upstairs, no.
So what's your alarm? Do you have a proper alarm clock?
I have a proper alarm clock. Also, my kid wakes up at 5 a.m. and leaps off a bunk bed.
Oh, okay, yeah. So there's no.
But I do have an alarm, like a real alarm clock.
Imagine if this is the one time it didn't go off and your kid slept in. Wouldn't that be everything?
It would be the day that I had to be somewhere to do something though.
Yeah. Yeah, 1000%.
Miss a flight.
Oh, who knew? Where did you buy your alarm clock from? I don't even know where you get.
Oh my God, it's probably 25 years old.
And that's why it still works.
Yeah.
Because they don't make them like they used to.
No.
I love that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool.
I think it's good to not have the blue light and all of that.
Yeah, no, I agree. I agree.
Yeah. So they have their therapy. Then Candace has like therapy with her therapist, life coach, Dr. Ken,
who's worldwide.
He's the Candy Burris of therapists.
He is. He did the Pitmans. He's the doctor that Ralph said she deserved a Lunchable. Yeah, that one. That's him. And then didn't he do other people? Yeah, hasn't he done Giselle as well? and now he's doing Candace. That sounds wrong. I don't mean he's doing them.
Seeing them,
He's
consulting them.
therapizing.
She's like a therapist dream, isn't she?
She's a fucking mess.
She like, but she fully like wants to go and tell you the answers. She's such a pick me that she's like, and then I've worked it out. Like, give me a gold star.
Well, yeah, and also as well, her mum's a therapist.
Yeah.
So she understands how this works.
We had one of those fucking things at work where they said we were supposed to have coaching. Have you ever tried coaching?
No.
So they're not allowed to like offer you any help. You have to work it out for yourself. So you
okay, so that's just every day.
It's just,
why am I being coached?
No, it's more annoying. So you come. No,
I can't do that. Yeah.
It's how you do. If I do an hour, yeah, exactly. You're gonna do an hour, and then I'm gonna go back to the rest of my life for a week when I've started to open that shit up. No.
Absolutely not. It's like if your intestines started to fall out your stomach. It's just
like going. If you're prepared to have 6 months of intense therapy, maybe sure, but like most people have things to do in that time. I mean, obviously not me because I'm fine.
Well, I mean, obviously we're both fully functioning humans that have absolutely no issues whatsoever.
None at all.
I'm so normal.
Yep, it takes no effort to be normal. It's fine.
Yeah, we were talking about that last night. Like,
so Candace decides she wants to be a mother. She's not going to let her ambitions to have a career rob her of motherhood, and she is going to realize that she can do all of the things all of the time.
Good for her.
Yeah, good luck with that.
It's about time she's joined the 21st century female movement. Where
it's weird though, isn't it? Where we're all saying we can all do it, and then we're all going, it's shit.
Oh, well, no one. Listen, I'm a very strong believer of you can't have it all. I know people say that you can have it all, you can't. You can have a very good version of it all, and you can seemingly have all the things. You can have a career, you can earn your own money, you can be a mum, you can be a wife, and you can have a happy family and a happy marriage and all the rest of it. But there is always going to be, at some point in time, one of those things that you are not doing, or multiple of those things you are not doing well at the same time. It's just going to happen.
It's hard to spin all the things, isn't it?
So you can't have it all, but you can have it all. That makes sense. Like, you can do all the things, but it doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to be the fucking sunshine and rainbows. So Candace is going to have a kid. Fabulous. Yes. Love it. But have you seen, that was my other word on the street, her video of all the stuff that she shouldn't say out loud?
I did see that. Tell me your thoughts on that.
I mean, it's fucking royal gate all over again, isn't it? It's like the member of the, maybe Candace was the member of the royal family that was asking what skin color Archie's gonna have. And it was the whole it was the optics is the buzzword at the minute. Everyone likes to say optics, don't they? So let's use that. So it was the optics of it all for me. She's talking about her husband, who is whiter than white. Like, he's a proper white man. Like, he's not
full
like,
white.
Yeah, not Monietta's husband, who is like white man adjacent.
Oh no, he's like
fully
100% Blanco.
He has a tattoo around his calf. It doesn't get any more white than that, okay? In my opinion. Probably going to get cancelled for that statement. Sorry. But she's talking about that. And she's sitting down talking to a clearly, I'm going to say mixed race, but she could just be light-skinned black woman, talking about how she doesn't want her children to look like the woman who she's talking to. After already choosing to marry a white man, and having bonus children who have light skin. So when her bonus children see this, they're going to be like, she's not going to love us as much as her children if they come out darker because we're lighter of skin. Now, just the whole... I'm more upset about that than I am about her having this conversation in the first place, because everyone talks about what colour your child is going to be. Are they going to have brown hair? Are they going to have blue eyes? Are they going to have green skin? Are they going to be purple?
Yeah. And it's I think, and it's through every like cocktail of whatever it is, isn't it? Of
Mix
whatever mix you can
genetics.
get. People have these conversations if you've got a ginger in the family, don't they? Like it's all of that.
Absolutely. And I had the conversation when my kids came out, and the first thing I did was check the top of their ears to see if their top of their ears were going to, because that's what they say, right? When you're mixed, the top of your ears are the color that you'll become, or you're like whatever. So I was like
Okay.
checking incessantly, but they were still as pasty as they was the rest of the ears. So I had no hope, because I was just curious, like if
Yeah.
my black gene would kick in, and it didn't. So, here we go. But I just think it's really bizarre that
I think you
that's
just have
like,
to remember that Candace is so self-involved that
yeah,
she just wants them to look like her.
yeah, yeah. Yeah. I'm not upset as much as I think the rest of the internet is about her having that conversation. I do think, though, that if a white woman was
It
with
would
a
hit
black man,
differently. Yeah.
yeah, and she said no, but I don't think that's fair. I don't think that it should be allowed for a black person to comment on her concerns or their concerns about the color of their children's skin being lighter, when a white woman can't be like, I'd really hope they don't come out too dark. I don't mind them being a bit caramel, but like, let's not go for like the fucking what's that, like dark chocolate skin tone. So like, I just think it's not like, you can't have the doubles. I don't like double standards. So that was it. Yeah, just wow. Okay. Anyway.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
I do think it is an interesting choice for her to have that conversation recorded.
Do you think she realized?
Yeah, very much so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think she knew what she was doing.
Right.
Um, okay, so then we're gonna go for the photo magazine spread.
Oh yeah, well they have to try on their costumes.
They're gonna be like iconic women, and Necker's not there, and Mia's like, she's not really a housewife.
Yeah, and she had that conversation with her as well, like just to her face. Like, they
Straight to her
really
face.
wanted the Housewives of Potomac, and like, I don't know who you are. Oh, this is why Mia's a top tier
It
housewife. Like,
is.
who
She's
does
just great
that?
because she just has no problem just fully saying the rudest thing.
Yeah, but it's what
That's the
everyone was
other news,
thinking.
isn't it? We're not Anna Marie's not coming back. Shock. Nobody's sad.
I can't say I care.
No. So they're all gonna dress up. Let's talk about, what do you think of everyone's outfits, of what they look like?
I actually really liked all of them. I thought they were lovely. I thought Wendy's Jessica Rabbit-esque
I
red
thought
dress was
Jessica Rabbit.
incredible.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
thought it was really just, who was Wendy meant to be?
Jessica Rabbit.
No, she was.
She's an iconic black woman from film, surely.
Sure.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
she had black girl energy. Let's be honest. Like, she had like black girl magic energy, Jessica Rabbit. Like,
Did you think the guy who was in charge of that whole thing sounded like Mo Farah?
yes, he did. I couldn't work out
So I
who
was
it
like,
was.
where is that accent from? Because I'm not even sure where it's from in Mo Farah.
Hounslow.
It's the classic Hounslow accent.
Yeah.
How has it got to Potomac?
He's worldwide.
Yeah, I mean he can literally just run anywhere.
Yeah.
There's no way he can't get to.
Do you reckon Mia and him have slept together, or is he gay?
I don't think she sees that as a barrier.
No, well, I don't think she ever. Yeah, fair. Fair.
Challenge. Yeah, I liked Candace's Diana Ross. I thought that was like good diva energy.
Yeah.
I liked Giselle's Beyonce. I thought it was fun.
I just think that she really does believe that she's Beyonce, though,
She
which I
really
think
does.
is the funniest part of all of it.
It's brilliant, yeah.
And I think Ashley would have done better as like a Mariah Carey than Robin, but just my opinion.
Robin like looks maybe more
Yeah.
Mariah-esque. I mean, I don't think either of them had the vocals. None of them are
Right.
getting to the scratch register, are they?
No.
Who was Karen? I didn't know who Karen was.
Oh, I can't remember who Karen was.
No, it didn't. I don't. Well, I didn't. When they said, I didn't know who it was. Ashley was
Someone Greer? No.
no. Mia was Pam Grier,
Oh, okay.
and Ashley is
Dandras.
Dorothy Danders.
Yeah.
Yeah, the singer.
She looked good, actually. That was a good resemblance, I thought, with the outfit.
Yeah, yeah.
But
Yeah. So yeah, I thought that was. But then we don't see the photos ever.
I think we see them next week.
Are we going to see them next week? Okay, fine.
Yeah.
They're so
After,
it's so awkward in the beforehand. They're so divided. We can't continue to live like this.
I really like it.
Really, when they can't just even like be civil, they can't just sit down and look at each other at all.
Well, this is what was wrong with Atlanta last season, wasn't it? There was
Yeah.
too much. There was too much fighting. There was too much beefing. There was too much whatever. But I think the way that Potomac are handling it is giving me like early seasons of like Housewives where the cast were fully divided, but for some reason the next season they come back together and it works.
Okay,
That's
I'm
what
glad you
that's
have
what
faith.
I'm hanging on to. Because we can't lose Potomac after 8 seasons. It just doesn't feel right.
No, I think maybe we just need to lose like Wendy.
Wendy's the problem.
She is.
The rest of them would get on quite well.
I mean, when you're
Wendy
stood up shouting at somebody because their dad's in the hospital, like you're the prick.
But apparently that's a retaliation to how her mum was treated.
But her mum was up in everybody else's business calling people shit. Giselle's dad isn't doing anything.
Giselle's dad is a stand-up guy by all accounts. He puts up with Giselle.
Not putting any fucking hexes on anyone, is he?
No. Oh.
So we see Robin and Juan go to the space that she's going to rent for
her subscription
her
facial company. Yeah.
Yeah. So
I quite like the idea of this subscription facials.
It's just like an unlimited membership, like a gym membership, but for facials.
Yeah, well, that, and also I think it's because where your skin changes every month, they can kind of like change your routine based on what your skin is saying, and I think that's a great idea.
Okay, maybe you should open one.
I haven't got the energy for all of that.
She's going to pay $70,000 a year to rent that place.
Yeah.
Seems like a lot. He also didn't seem to have any windows.
It doesn't need windows when you're inside getting facials.
Yeah, okay. Sure.
Juan seems genuinely interested in this because
he was the most engaged in Robin I've ever seen.
Because he's got no money.
Yeah, because he hasn't got a job. Yeah, because he got sacked.
So he's like, I need this to work out so I can continue to go and do laundry.
Yeah, I would do laundry. That's what we're calling it now. Yeah, I feel like he was like one step away from like, I mean, I don't think he could do a facial, but he could be like a manicurist or something.
I would say masseuse. I wouldn't mind one rubbing up on me every day. Just saying.
Maybe we just get him his own little laundry in the back.
Yeah. Robin could watch. It could be a whole moment.
You pay this monthly subscription, then you pay this monthly subscription, you get the whole experience.
And then you also get like an add-on of OnlyFans.
Yeah. I mean, we're just opening a brothel at this point.
Yeah, we should go to Berwick Street.
See Wendy's talk show. We barely see it because it's so unbelievably dark. Why is there no lights?
I don't know. However, again, the optics.
Okay.
I love the outfit colours that they were all wearing.
Oh, yeah.
They looked great. You just couldn't really see them.
I just think every TV show I've ever worked on, I have stood next to a man move a lamp for 700 hours so that there are lights. And I'm like, where are those men?
She can't afford it.
Can't. But she had good guests.
She had great guests, yeah.
They looked great. They sounded great. They were all informed and political. It was like, it would be interesting if you could see anything.
Yeah, maybe it should be a podcast.
Maybe. So then we're getting ready for the fashion show, and Giselle is really giving like Ashley big praise and saying that she's really stepped up because she's been like going back and forth and seeing her dad who has got brain cancer. Is that right?
Yeah.
Jesus, that's not good.
No.
And Karen's just like, you can see Giselle is upset. Like, I walked in and she looks so fucking awful. I'm like, oh man, twist the knife, Karen.
That's 2 weeks in a row, Karen's
Yeah.
come for
Oh,
Giselle.
how are you? Because you look like shit.
Just, there's no need, is
Friends
there?
like Karen, man.
She's grand darling everywhere, isn't she? She's fantastic.
And then Robin comes in to see the show. She's in tailoring. Why don't we see Robin in tailoring more?
I can't remember what she was wearing. What was
She's
she
in
wearing?
like a camel like jacket and trousers.
Oh, yes, I do. Yeah, she looked good.
She looked great.
Yeah.
Like this. Why are we doing these ruched pink dresses all the fucking time? I want that. And then Deborah arrives. And this is when it all starts to go downhill. I also don't really understand why we have charcuterie at a fashion event.
Is it because of the grease from the meat, or
Maybe. And Jacqueline turns up and fully just calls me a fat.
Does she?
Yeah, she's like, oh, you're looking wide. Like, you are like lumpy. I'm like, sorry?
Yeah.
And she's like, oh yeah, I'm getting that good D now. Like, she like snaps back at her, but I'm like, stickish, man.
Yeah. They've got such a jealous relationship.
Yeah, bitchy sister vibes, haven't they? Yeah. It's not good.
No. What did we think of the fashions?
They're bad.
I liked the robe. Like the long robe.
I didn't like the robe.
No, okay.
It was the least bad thing, arguably.
Yeah.
But it just, there wasn't a belt. Where would you wear that? How does it fashion? There's not enough fabric, or there's too much fabric. It's just not cut. That's just rectangles, and it's not like cool and boxy and oversized. It's just bad.
Right, fair. All right.
And like, where are you gonna wear that?
I would wear that everywhere. I also wear my pajamas everywhere, so I'm not really a great person to be like commenting on fashions.
There was some really terribly cut shorts, wasn't there? It was all gathering. There was all scrunching and ruching and tucking and
weird paneling.
Yeah.
The crisscross zigzag mesh.
It just
overlarge.
Wasn't very well put together. I liked that. What did Karen call it? Like, nightclub booty wear.
Oh yeah,
pretty cool nightclub wear.
Yeah, you can't work out in any of that stuff.
No. I mean, I literally don't think it would sustain a workout. I think it would fall apart.
Yeah.
And yeah, there were just bits that I thought, well, that's just like, it was just generic or terrible.
Yeah, it wasn't great.
But they had got stuff there on people. I mean, I don't think at any point anywhere suggested anybody could buy any of that.
Their website's up and running.
Is it? Okay, good.
Yeah, because remember they had another She by Sheree.
Oh, did it crash?
Reference when they were like, no, they just had another reference where it's not the same because you can actually go to our website and buy stuff or something. Like
okay, good for them. I wonder if if anybody out there knows anyone who owns any of that, I would love to know
how it fits. Maybe we should buy some and wear it to like the Countess's show.
Maybe.
We should get some Giovanni dresses. And then it starts.
And the Barney starts.
The cameras go down.
Yeah, so
mics stay on.
But who is it who is like, are the cameras down? Are they off? Are they down? Like, who is that? Is it Ashley? Or is it someone's really?
I thought it was Candice. I might be wrong though. I can't really remember.
In the clip of the fight, Candice is more there, so that would make more sense. But yeah, I'm like, it seems so.
I think they were ready to have a party. Like they were ready to have a good time.
I felt like I was like, oh, someone knows this is going down.
No, I think it was more. I think it went down.
It's here to work.
I think it went down because they were starting to get drunk and it was starting to turn into
because they're starting to get jolly, aren't they? At that point, and they've had their like bitchy Wendy's whinging about how fuck Giselle just because her dad's got brain cancer.
Yeah,
like why should anyone cut her some slack? But then we're having a nice time, and
they're all dancing, and that's why I think they were like, oh, the camera's down because they were ready to like turn up.
They haven't got their mics off yet.
No. But Deborah sounds like she started it, and if she got her ass kicked, then I'm here for it.
By Kiana. What is her name?
Kiana, yeah.
Yeah, cheek
I
kissed.
reckon
It's her.
Kiana and Candice tag team that bitch and fucked her up.
See, I think Candice is like old chat though, isn't she?
Yeah, but she had someone else doing the heavy lifting.
Yeah,
So she was just there, like throwing the random kick in, like the random punch every now and again, but it
you
wasn't
see her
really.
holding a bottle, don't you? So she's got
Oh.
something to. But yeah, I
But
mean,
you don't turn up to a group event like that acting all normal after you lied on people's husbands on national, or not even national, international television.
the
And
balls of that woman.
just what happened to her as a child?
I think she's just fame hungry and skin. Like, I think it's just that.
Fine, with her Versace vest top. Okay.
Sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, we don't really see the fight. But then, are we gonna ever really see? Like, who knows if we're
I don't
gonna?
know, because it does say to be continued, but I don't really know what
I
that
think they're lying
means.
to us. I think they're just gonna talk about it afterwards.
Yeah.
So
I hope
that's
we see
Potomac.
like the aftermath of like a banged up face
Yeah, like
in the
some A&E
confessional chair.
photos or something. Yeah,
Yeah, but then like Kiana's in like a confessional chair and her eyes like out here, and she's
their
like,
fucking knuckles are bruised.
yeah, all her nails are gone, and she was just like, that bitch can't at me. I'd love to see that. We won't, but that would be fun. I'm not glorifying violence. I just like when it's happening, it's happening. Just lean into it. Jesus.
Yeah, we know that it's happened, right? This is just we're just reporting on history at this point.
Yeah, exactly. Vanderpump.
Vanderpump. Okay. We start with Katie and Lala, and there's some really good. I like Lala's. I feel like Lala's making so much sense.
It's not normal.
It's
There's
insane,
something
right?
very wrong with us, I think.
Yes, or is it just us and Lala are on the right side of history?
Well, there's that too.
Because she said that like, I think this is what really struck me as really accurate. She says that Katie is happy on her warpath.
Yeah.
And that's so true, isn't it? Like she doesn't want to be happy. She just wants to be fucking right
Yeah.
and having a go at someone.
Yeah.
In fact, she
That's
just wants to be
exactly it.
having a go at someone. She doesn't care if she's right.
Yeah, it's like that there's so many people in the world that aren't happy unless they're miserable.
Yeah.
And that's what she likes. She likes waking up feeling
She's just like waking up with a grievance and trying to apply it to somewhere, isn't
it's
she?
like being constantly on your period. Like that
Ugh.
raw desire to just attack people for every little thing, like every day. Could you
Yeah,
imagine? It'd get tiring.
it does.
How does she still have like good skin and stuff? Like I would be
Oh
breaking out.
yeah. Maybe that's why. Maybe she needs to get it out. Maybe she's like purging it all out of her.
Maybe.
So then Tom has like his sexy singles pool party.
Schwartz is not doing him any favors, is he?
Oh my god. Well, then he's like, I can't be here. Like, I'm not being like the co-conspirator to this shit show. And I'm like, and it is a shit show, man.
Have you ever been to Burning Man?
It would have been a really good year for me to go, except I've had this horrible situation. Everyone knows, man. You don't have to tell people.
I know. I honestly, for like a second, I felt really bad for him because he's really not used to not being the biggest dick in the room. Like, as in, not arsehole, but like,
Yeah.
swinging
Like,
dick. Like,
absolutely. He was
like,
he's so out. He can't do his
he's a
stuff.
fish out of water. He doesn't
so
know how
bad.
to. Like, I lit for a split second. I felt really bad for him. I really did. I was
I
like,
felt
oh,
really
love.
bad for those women stood opposite him in that pool, being like,
Would you
oh.
go to a pool party with Tom Sandoval in his house after what happened?
Yeah,
Would you
of
be
course
those
you
girls?
would. Yeah. Because we're telling this story. You can only imagine what they're saying.
Yeah, fair.
Also, Billy's girlfriend is called Tilly. Billy and Tilly.
Wasn't it Ty?
Oh,
Or
I
was
thought
it
it was
Tilly?
Tilly.
I mean, that would be great if it was Tilly. And I didn't know Billy had a girlfriend. I thought she liked dick. But
Hey man, gender's performance. Your girlfriend can have a dick. It's all good.
oh yeah, sorry. I forgot about that. Yeah, my bad. Yeah.
So those girls who come to stand in the pool and have Tom Sandoval like destroy himself.
Yeah.
One of them is called Kate K A-I-T.
Yeah, I love that.
God, Americans, man.
But if you actually phonetically, it's correct because the A and the I make the A sound, and then you got the T, K, 8. It phonetically it makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm not defending them. I'm just
We've
saying.
we've all agreed that's not how you spell Kate.
Yes, but that's not how you spell Sheena either. But here we are.
No, yeah, none of them. Yeah, they're all stupid. Then we talk about like what is Anna's job, and I was like, it's to be his mum, and then that's exactly what Ariana said. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Would you, if you're an assistant, are you cleaning up after your boss's party? Probably not.
I don't know. It depends who you're an assistant to. Like, what is Tom Sandoval? What do you think he thinks his job is?
Buying toilet paper and batteries.
Because he thinks he's a rock star.
He does. He does.
Like, I don't know. Probably like big famous musicians' assistants do tidy up after parties, or they at least know the person to ring, right?
They hire the people. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that. And I think you can quit as Tom Sandoval's PA and put yourself out on the internet and say, I was Tom Sandoval's assistant. I've just quit. I need a job. And you would have a job within half an hour.
Oh, yeah, you'll be
because
fine.
everyone wants to know the tea. As a housewife that probably couldn't afford Anna's salary, I would still hire Anna
just for a week, just to be like, come round and tell me what happened.
I want to know.
I just really, as they were like wandering, as she's wandering around that house the next day and being like, oh, do you guys want to sit here and do it? I just thought they can't afford this house. Like, this house is insane.
Yeah, it's massive, isn't it?
And they just fully can't afford it. And that sort of annoys me.
That they're living beyond their means.
Yeah, because I think one of the ways that I'm not crazy is that I'm quite like fiscally conservative, and it kind of annoys me that people don't get their comeuppance fast enough.
Yeah.
So there's that. Then Sheena talks about Dancing with the Stars again.
Oh.
It's a gut punch. It's a stab in the heart. It's having her eyeballs. Whatever. Fucking hell. Get over it.
Yeah, I know. But I feel bad for her because she really does. Like, has anyone
She's
checked on her?
really delusional, though. Nobody, like, she was never going on Dancing with the Stars.
I know, but at least she's consistent, Sheena.
She is consistent. She does have the same conversations 1,000 times.
But has anyone checked on her since Princess Kate has said she has cancer? Because I want to know how much this affected Sheena. There must be.
Oh, she'll be so upset. She'll have sleepless nights. Nobody's even asking.
I was meant to go to that clinic to get tests done for something, but now I can't go because she's
Everyone's
sick.
taking photos of brunettes in the street, and I'm a brunette.
And they tried to hack her records. What if they do that to me? We're going to hell. I know. Yeah, what else happens? I lost my train of thought.
All of that crazy happens. Joe and Tom go on the pedalo.
Okay.
Is she just so anxious about being on camera?
I don't know, but I'm starting to like her.
Oh no.
I know.
The story where she dropped the turtle down the...
That finished me off. I was dying. I was like...
I have questions about this. She's taken... Because she says that the turtle, which presumably is a tortoise, because it's on land.
I can't say that word. Yeah.
Can't say tortoise?
I say tortoise. I can't help it. It just comes out, and every time I say it, I'm embarrassed.
Loads of languages don't have two words.
Yeah.
Like, they just have a preface. There's like a land one and a sea one, even though they're not that similar. Anyway, so she says that she's taking it for a walk and it's on a lead.
Yes.
So then it falls down a gap and she makes no attempt to pull on the lead.
That's a very valid point.
She hasn't tried to rescue this thing at all. Like,
no, but now it's like hanging out with Donatello, Leonardo, and Raphael. And Michelangelo. He's eating pizza. Splinter, and he's chatting to them and helping them grow, and he's having a good time.
Yeah, true. It's got his trench coat. It's all good.
Yeah.
That thing is still possibly down there. They live 100 years. I
That
mean, probably
poor
not. It's
thing.
probably drowned because it was a tortoise and not a turtle.
But also, so how do you walk something that moves so slow?
Well, I went to one of those, farm parks once, and there was one getting like
It,
slightly harangued, and it did move quite
it
quickly.
shifted, did it?
It
Like,
turns out you get like a toddler trying to like poke it in the ass, they will make a move. I was really impressed that it didn't bite anybody. But
yeah,
it was
because they're
like, whoosh.
vicious.
Well, they
Yeah,
got like a beak, haven't they?
yeah,
And it
yeah,
was huge. It was like one of them big ones.
yeah. So it's like really old.
Yeah. So, but surprisingly sprightly. I was shocked.
Oh, okay.
I
Good
think they're
for
just
them.
like, work
Fooling
smarter, not
us.
harder. Yeah.
Yeah. Love it. Love it.
um,
But yeah, I have to say that whole Pedlo scenario, I don't know what it was, but I started looking at Joe a little bit different.
oh no, I'm not
Like,
at all.
I still don't think, I think it's really sad that she doesn't see that there's no, like, she's truly convinced. There was a confessional or a
Yeah.
conversation she had when she said, he just can't see that we're meant to be together yet. Or there was of that vein. There was
And he
something
was
of
like, I
that
could
kind of,
marry her and be happy, but I don't want to. Like, oh, so you're aware.
oh, he's fully aware.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And production was shady, weren't they? They were like, Joe, definitely not living with Tom. He's definitely not interested.
Mm,
Yeah. I
it's
can
not
only
cool.
imagine what it's like when they have sex.
Yeah, I think I'm quite good at visualizing most people and having like a weird sex dream, daydream thing happening. But for them too, it just doesn't. It like even I can't get them to be turned on by each other in my dreams.
I can see it, and I think it makes me sad because it's the best sex she's ever had, potentially.
Oh God.
Because she's in love with him.
Oh God. Oh no.
Mad, isn't it?
Mm-mm. Imagine Tom Swartz being the best sex you've ever. Jesus.
um, so then Joe goes to see Ali and have her chart read.
Yes.
And Ali says how she's like in the friendship, she's in the astrological friend zone. So everyone's aware.
No, but not Joe.
Not Joe. But Joe's also, she's like, I don't know why Katie doesn't like me. And I was like, I think we all know why Katie doesn't like you.
Those weird messages that she was sending Katie, like, what was that?
But you're clearly very, very involved with her ex-husband very immediately. Like, that's a
Yeah.
huge fucking coincidence if there was nothing there before, isn't there?
But also as
I'm
well,
not
if
saying
you're
they did anything before, but like,
yeah.
she was clearly very willing.
When you're best friends with Kristen Doty too, there's something very wrong with you.
Yeah, all of that.
Yeah.
And like Katie is mean and like spewing venom and everything, but I can see her point.
Oh, I'm fully on Katie's side on this one.
Also, that girl doesn't know what a duck is. They're on that peddler and she's like, oh, look, it's a duck. I'm like, it's not a duck.
What was it?
It was a coot, but I just think, come now.
Oh, okay. I love
Oh,
that. I love that that's what wound you up.
yeah. That and the turtle tortoise. Really, I'm all about the nature.
Yeah. I mean, clearly. Let's not call a leopard a cheetah. Jesus.
Okay, then Tom's invited everyone on a night out, and Katie and Ariana come.
They turn up, yeah.
Why?
I don't know, but I feel like Ariana could have made more of an effort. I don't think she looked as hot as she could have looked,
Yeah,
which I think she did on purpose.
yeah,
Like she didn't want to turn up wearing the revenge dress because it was like then she was trying too hard. But
yeah.
like she thought about that whole calculated moment. But I think he invited them
I think,
anyway.
yeah, but I also think she didn't want to be there. I felt like I was like, I think she's doing this for press.
Yeah, or it's an obligation. She has to get paid, right?
Yeah, but also I suppose in that week we have announced you're doing Dancing with the Stars, probably like that's you've got to get the hook in, haven't you? Of like,
Mm,
look, it's happening, the drama's still there, all of that.
yeah.
Um, and people who says she's reclaiming the friends. I think maybe Sheena.
Was it Brock?
Who can tell? Some dumb person.
Yeah, someone in that group. Yeah. And
Katie and Lala discuss how they've got a safe word now. Croissant.
yeah, they do have a safe word. I think that's great.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, all of like what you see on social media sort of implies that hasn't worked.
No, yeah,
They
because
fucking hate each
none
other.
of them are grown up enough to actually use the safe word. They're just going to keep throwing insults.
Yeah.
And then Sheena tries to talk to Tom Sandoval.
Oh yeah. Before that, I have written down in my notes, Brooke is a sieve, and I don't know. Brock is a sieve, and I don't know why I've written that down. But I think I stand by that statement.
Okay.
He doesn't retain a lot of things.
No.
So yeah, so then Sheena decides to talk to Tom, and this doesn't go well.
No, it doesn't.
She tells him he has to swallow his pride and that he should apologize to Katie for ruining her life.
Mm-hmm.
Which I think that's like, I don't think he's not been a dick to Katie, but I'm not sure if he's ruined her life. Like
she was never happy with Schwartz. So...
No, and he can't be entirely like my husband's best mate isn't going to lead him away from me.
No.
People in good marriages don't go off and spunk all their money on a terrible business with their best mate and get a divorce because their best friend told them to.
Very valid point. Astute observations there, Rosie. Astute. It is true. Because the actual problem in that situation is Tom Schwartz loves Tom Sandoval more than he's ever loved Katie.
Yeah, and I'm not sure that's Tom Sandoval's fault.
No, his mere presence is the reason why their marriage broke up. It's got nothing to do with anything he said, did, or moved. It's just him being physically born and friends with Schwartz.
But I think I would even take Sandoval out of the equation even further. I think it's just that Tom Schwartz never loved Katie that much.
Yeah, not more than himself anyway.
He liked her. I just don't think it was up there, was it?
No.
It was just like the least effort option.
That's it. It removed the pressure of him having to go out every night to try and like get with girls like the rest of them were doing and all the rest of it. And
it's like, have you not seen that like meme that's like, gobby women, why do you like them? Well, I didn't order mashed potatoes and I'm certainly not going to tell the waiter.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And that's Tom Schwartz all over. Like, he's the good guy. He's everyone's friend. He still wants what he wants, and Katie's going to figure that out.
Yeah.
And then, but again, fucking Sandoval can't get out of his way. He's like, it's not an ego thing. It's not this. And she's like, just like be contrite. And he absolutely says he's not going to grovel to these people. And James is like, the fuck, man? What's wrong with you? Like, James Kennedy is like, you look like a dick. Oh.
It's bizarre, isn't it?
Ooh.
It's just so bizarre.
I think it must be like a defense mechanism at this point.
I don't think he realizes what he says out loud.
Yeah, maybe it's that. The thing is, if maybe because he like fully believes, I'm sure he fully believes he's the star of a reality TV show when no one is filming him.
Oh, his whole life is a cabaret.
Yeah. So he's just like doing the narration.
Oh, I just got, like the Big Brother guy's voice, day one.
Tom Sandoval is entirely involved in his ego still. He thinks everybody's having a go at him.
Love the accent.
Day 749. Tom Sandoval still doesn't think he's done anything wrong and he's been really contrite.
He has a single tear rolling down his left cheek. And then what happens?
Then Sheena and Brock have the fucking nanny conversation again.
Oh.
And I'm like, again, Sheena thinks she's the only person in the world. She's the only freelancer in the world. She's the only person with a kid. I'm like, yes, when you pay for childcare, it's expensive. And sometimes it's expensive when you don't need it.
Yeah.
Like, that's just the way life fucking rolls because nobody's going to be your professional childcare provider for shits and giggles, man. They don't
Well,
care if you're staying in on Tuesday. They need to get paid.
yeah,
So either get a fucking regular schedule or pay for shit when you don't need it.
that's the thing. And I don't know what Brock is planning to do because I don't think it's much.
Oh
But
yeah,
I
he's
think
like got to get out and do his job, whatever it is.
but I don't think it's unreasonable for him to say, in order for me to have a career,
Yeah,
I can't always be available to have the baby when you're working.
yeah.
And I think that's perfectly reasonable.
Especially when it's like a lot of your working is what other people might call social.
Yeah. Fair.
Like you can make a plan and be like, well, actually every Tuesday and Thursday night I have to be in.
Yeah.
And that 75% of the time you will stick to that.
I think 75% is a bit generous. Maybe like 10%.
Yeah, you can't be like, no one else is allowed a life, everybody has to kowtow to me. You can only do that if you're literally paying for everyone, can't you?
Well, I think she is, though. That's the point.
Yeah, but not in like, they're not like billionaires.
No.
Like they're fine, aren't they? They're doing fine.
Yeah, they're comfortable. Yeah.
But yeah, that's a lot of your life to be not like for Brock. I can understand that it's frustrating. Like he's not got like he can't go. He's not a kept woman, is he? He can't go and do whatever he wants. He's on a fucking budget.
Yeah.
With a
Yeah.
2-year-old. Not
Yeah.
fun. So then Katie and Sandoval have their chat.
Oh, at their house before game night.
Yeah. And he says, I'm sorry. And she says, that's just words, fuck you.
Yeah.
Which really shows how she can be a real cunt too, doesn't it? Because like the whole world is like, he's a complete dick. He's a complete dick. And then he tries and she's like, no.
Yeah. But he was never going to get anything from her.
No.
She's not the first one he should have tried to apologize to.
He when he asks for grace, I'm like, have you seen grace in this woman ever?
Yeah, ever. Yeah. Not one part.
Absolutely not. But I love it when she was like, it's unfathomable.
Yeah.
It's fathomless. She says, it's fathomless. And he's like, well, you can't fathom it? And she's like, no, prick. And she's sitting there on her high ground where she's fully entitled to be, isn't she? Be like, no, I blew my fucking life up and got a divorce, you dickhead.
Yes.
Is it you can't even fathom like fucking someone behind your life partner's back for like the best part of a year? And she's like, no, that is fathomless to me.
Yeah, I know. That was brilliant TV. Like he
cannot get out of his own way.
He cannot. He just doesn't get it. Oh.
And then he walks away and he's like, you look great. She's like, the fuck?
Yeah. She was in the Twilight Zone. I don't know if one of those ones, if we hadn't seen it with her own 2 eyes, there's no way I would have believed that happened. Like,
she looks right at camera like, you guys are here, right? You got that.
We were filming, yeah? Because this is shit's bizarre.
This is all real, right? I'm awake. And then he's so upset. So Tom's comes for us to see him and he's journaling and he's crying in his wardrobe and he's heartbroken. And even Schwartz is just like, oh man.
You kind of did this to yourself, dude.
You did yourself, and this is a real fucking downer.
I can't feel bad for you.
I can't, and I don't want to. Oh. You're the baddie. And then he compares himself to Scott Peterson, who murdered his wife. Schwartz is just like, there's a moment where he thinks, maybe if I sit still, he won't know I'm here.
I think if we hadn't already heard like the George Floyd stuff, that Scott Peterson thing would have hit a bit different. But yeah, I feel like that's the most accurate description of himself. It's just
like, line them up, man. It's just, oh.
I liked his jumper though.
Yeah, me too. The
black and white striped. Yeah. It was nice.
I've told you this, that like I've moved on. I've got a new style icon for the year.
Who?
I think where I want my wardrobe to go is David Rose of Schitt's
From
Creek.
Schitt's Creek?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that.
Everything he wears, I'm like, yeah, I'd wear that.
Yeah.
Alexander McQueen jumper, yeah, sold.
Yeah. Oh,
It's a
yeah.
lot of black and white.
It is a lot of black and white, yeah, but he does it really well.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So then they have games night, and it's never have I ever. And Sheena says how she had a threesome with an A-lister,
Yes.
and Brock was just observing
An
an
orgy?
orgy. Just
Yeah.
observing.
Yeah.
Sure. Who do you think Sheena fucked?
It was Your Body's a Wonderland. It was John Mayer.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
Wasn't it?
Yes, it is.
That's probably why her and Andy are so close.
Probably.
They've shared semen.
Right. Okay. Then is it when Joe goes to see Ali? Or then is it boys' dinner? What happens?
No, Joe and Ali saw each other. I think, yeah, that was game night. No.
So now, I don't know, that's happened.
Yeah.
But she says she's not his secret girlfriend.
Yes.
And then it's boys' night, and like Sandoval is so uncomfortable, so anxious about seeing Jax.
Yeah, really badly. And did you see the way that the people in the bar reacted when Jax walked in? Like the normal people. So like he walked through the door and there's like two women standing at the bar getting a drink, and they turn around and they're like properly in awe. And then he walks past another set of women and they're like, holy shit, that's Jax. And then like the next set of people like obviously they knew everyone else was filming, but like Jax Taylor walked through the door and like the whole bar of like normal regular people that are just there as extras are freaking out. And I had rewound it several times to make sure I saw everybody's reaction. Like it was incredible. And I just like, I have 1000% missed Jax Taylor on my TV.
You told me this, and I think it means you should be assessed. He's such, great TV, but God, he's such a prick.
The arrogance on him is fantastic.
And who do you think he thinks he is? And I don't mean like, okay.
Not Barbie, Todd.
I think he might think he's Leonardo DiCaprio.
Oh, no, I think he thinks he's a successful businessman.
Okay, interesting.
He has a strong, secure marriage. He has a beautiful wife. He has a luxurious lifestyle.
Right.
He has like he has all the things that can, like, I think he thinks that's who he is.
Okay. Whereas I think it's Leonardo DiCaprio, and he's like, I'm just getting better with age. People I'm starting to get the accolades. All the 24-year-olds want to fuck me. I've got a yacht. I'm really talented.
Yeah, that too.
But unfortunately, he's neither.
No. And he actually has no idea about what he's saying or what he does. Like, it's so confusing.
Well,
the stuff that comes out of his mouth, I love it.
It's so confusing, and he's such a prick about everything he says that even when he says something that I agree with, in fact, it's more hard. So when he says something that I agree with, it's like more annoying.
Yeah, no, I agree 1000%.
It's
but yeah, it didn't take him and Schwartz long to get into it, which I thought was incredible.
Not at all.
And James's face was everything.
It was like having the best day.
Like, he came in his trousers.
He's like, it's so messy, and now I'm not saying anything.
I'm not in this. This has nothing to do with me.
I'm literally just in the front row seat. I loved it. He's like, well, I'm opening a bar, and they're like, well, if you need any advice, he's like, you are the last people I would ask.
so rude.
But it's true. You wouldn't ask them.
No, you'd ask Lisa.
But it is rude. But it's that, isn't it? He's so annoying, but also I agree.
Yeah, no, yeah, yeah. Oh,
I liked when Tom was like, nothing brings him more joy than other people's misery. And that's true. He's like a real narcissist.
yeah, and he also doesn't like it when you do well.
Oh no, he hates it when other people do well. He thinks he's in competition with everybody. It must be so exhausting.
So exhausting.
But yeah, he's like, you don't think you need to be humble?
No.
And I'm like, again, the hypocrisy.
But
like, do you know the word humble?
Yeah, but to be fair, everything he said in terms of owning his shit was true. Jax never hid for who he was. That's the thing I've always said about Jax, is you can say whatever you want. He's a dog shit of a human, but he showed you who he was and he was proud of it.
I think you're giving him like a dignity in that though. I just think he was too dumb to lie. Do you not think?
You know what?
I'm honest to a fucking fault. He's just like, I couldn't think of an excuse.
Yeah.
Because every time there's all those clips and it's like, did you sleep with her? And he's like, yes. Like, you forgot to just not say the answer.
His head's going, no, but he says yes.
Yeah, and he calls him a disgrace. So that's nice. That's a nice reconsideration.
Is there to be continued for that, or was that the end of the argument?
I think that was it.
Right?
Oh, is there? I don't know, because then I just went seamlessly into the valley.
Oh, well, I didn't, because I didn't have it for like 2 hours.
Yes, I was catching up on Vanderpump, so I was all right. But yes, why we didn't have it at 7 a.m, I don't know.
I mean, that just fucks with your commute, doesn't it?
It does. They literally don't think about the commuters in this, which I'm sure is the main portion of their watching public in the UK.
Are doing it on the train. 1000%. So the Valley. Give me your thoughts. Who's your favorite couple?
I have so many thoughts. I'm not sure if I can remember everyone's names, but I loved it. It's such a shit show. It's great.
None of these people should be having children.
God, no. I mean,
not one
I did
couple.
think, I hope the authorities don't watch this.
Actually, that's not true. The couple that they threw the fairground honky conk, whatever it was.
Oh yeah, the county fair.
I think they might actually be decent human beings.
The one who's like, I'd be great in prison.
Yeah, her. I think she's fantastic. Who doesn't want someone who'd be good in prison running their household? I know I do.
Yeah. Okay, so that's Janet and Jason.
Oh, is that who that is?
But Jason's a bad man.
Is he?
Yeah, because they said his job is that he is a lawyer for like employment tribunals on the side of the employer.
Yes,
like he's the union, he's a union buster.
Oh yeah, we don't like him then, do we? Oh no, he's far too Tory for me. Oh god.
Okay, and right, let's try and do a name call of the people. There is Zach, the gay best friend with the Teresa Giudice hairline.
Oh, that is a weird head situation.
What
From the side profile, it's like he's wearing one of those Lego hairs. You know the Lego hair?
Yeah.
That's what it looks like.
I think he looks like a Roman coin.
It does look like a Roman coin. Oh my god. Yes.
But yeah, it's not like a sort of naturally occurring thing. Something's like he got hit with something or he's paid for something, but
that's hair plugs, I think.
It's not right.
No.
Okay.
And the black girl, his friend.
Yeah, she just has a normal name.
I want to say
Jennifer?
No, I don't think it's Jennifer, but it's along that line, yeah. And then you've got Kristen and Luke.
Kristen and Luke. Luke, who entirely lives in Colorado.
Yes, but they're trying to have a baby.
Yeah.
Which is fine. I think she just wants to have a baby. I don't think at this point she really cares about the situation outside of she's vetting men to be good co-parents. I don't think she's even vetting them to
see if they're good co-parents. I think she's thinking, Oh, he's like outdoorsy. He can do practical things. I like this hair color. I wouldn't mind if my kid looked like that.
Yeah, fair. I mean, she's 40. Why not?
Yeah,
Take back control. Have your baby, however way you want to have your
absolutely.
baby.
I'm not mad at it at all. I'm very confused as to why Jax is so mad at it.
Oh, the whole wedlock thing, and
Hello,
that
you
was
fucking
so
high horse, man.
it was fantastic. That was so early seasons Vanderpump Jacks though, where something would upset him that someone's doing in the group, and he would go to every single
Yeah,
person and have the same conversation, and no one is responding to him. He is literally having a monologue situation
yeah.
with himself, and no one is responding, acknowledging, nothing. And he gets so irate about it. I don't understand it. So how is it any different to getting divorced? Because that's what you're doing right now.
But also, you just don't have to. This is like people who are upset about abortions, isn't it? Like, don't have an abortion. If you don't want to do that, don't do it. She's not saying everybody has to jump into the bed with the nearest Coloradan they meet at 40. She's not saying that at all. She's doing this. It doesn't affect you in any fucking way.
Yeah. It's weird.
But there's more examples in there. Like, again, Lala's like, look at these men talking about motherhood. And she's sitting there like, I was the only single mother like on the fucking screen right now. Would anybody like my opinion? I
No.
can give you no one goes that. And again, Brock is like, who the fuck is prepared for adulthood?
Yeah.
Like he's there like, I'm married, I got kids over there with someone I was also fucking married to. Like, it's not a fucking magic bit of paper. No one knows how to be a parent. We're all just trying to fuck it up as little as possible.
That's it. That is
And I'm
it
like,
exactly.
he's the fucking voice of reason here. Look
It's
at what you've
worrying.
created. This is the standard.
Yeah. I think
Okay.
I would like Brock a lot more if I knew he didn't leave his kids.
Yeah.
But that's just me.
Yeah, I think I like most people when I don't know that they've left their kids.
Yeah.
Like,
well,
generally, it doesn't make me think better of people.
no.
As a rule.
As a rule.
Okay, so then there's
the
go ahead.
the couple who have the twins and the
toddler.
1 year.
Oh god.
Yeah. And he seemingly does fuck all.
Right. So which ones is that? That's Mia.
I don't know. I can't remember their names, but she cried because her husband's penis is small and everyone saw it when Jack pulled his trousers down. That's what that was. That was
Is it Jesse? No, it's Daniel. Danny.
I don't know.
We'll get there. All these
It'll
men
take us a while. Yeah.
They're so little, those men, aren't they?
They're all tiny.
They're really small.
That's why
I think Jax is only friends with men who are smaller than him.
Yes. Yes.
And so when I saw the clips of that, I thought she like seemed hysterical and completely overreacted. You
don't after watching it?
No, because after watching it, I thought, because if you actually look at what she's done, she's been like, I've had enough. I want to leave. And think of what it's like when you're like 6 weeks out of having a baby.
Yeah,
she's got two babies. Yeah. She's got a toddler. She's got a babysitter. What she means is, I can't deal with this anymore. I need to get out of here.
Yeah.
And like, she's pumping and feeding. And I used to get this feeling like when I needed to like pump or feed, that I'd just be like so anxious. My body would get so anxious because your body's going, your baby's fucking starving it. Your baby is dying. You're full of milk because your baby's dying. It hasn't had any.
Oh Lord.
That's like what, and I just thought she's just at the point where she's like, I've got to go. I'm trying to go. She's asked him to go. She's trying to go. And then someone's like, oh, we'll just get a picture. And she's like, no, I need to go now. And then like, and she just snaps.
Yeah. All right. I mean, when you lay it out like that, that's completely
I don't think
reasonable.
it's got anything to do with like, I think it was just like the straw that broke the camel's back of like, I don't want to be with these fucking immature dickheads anymore.
I still think it's because her husband's penis was small and she's embarrassed.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely that. That's definitely, two things can be true.
Yeah.
Why do little men wear those long tops?
Because they think it makes their torsos look longer.
It doesn't. It just makes their legs look shorter.
It does the opposite of what they're trying to achieve.
And is he walking around with a fucking American flag?
No, like, that's the other one, isn't it? Who has the wife,
Jessie,
who they absolutely despise each other. Yeah. and they have the little girl, and they're both real estate agents,
And they
and
don't
they
live in
don't
the valley, and her middle name is Bunny.
the baby, yeah,
You are setting that kid up to
for
be.
failure. Yeah.
She is. That kid is going to be walking like that. That is a submissive name. Like, and I don't mean like submissive, like, oh yeah, I'll do that for you. I mean like BDSM submissive.
The S in
Yeah. Like
yeah,
Bunny is somebody just walking around with their eyes open, going, "Daddy, look after me."
yeah.
No,
Sorry if your name is Bunny and you're a listener.
mate, you're not called Bunny.
Yeah, yeah.
I am sorry if your name is Bunny. I'm sorry. What
but
color
like
are you
within,
currently wearing?
but within within 20 seconds of them being on my screen, I was like, yeah, they're getting divorced.
They hate each other. She can't stand him.
But I can understand why.
Oh yeah, he's awful.
Yeah. But I can't remember if he's the one that had the American flag or the other one did. Either way,
They're
we're talking
very
about them
similar
now.
though, aren't they? They're the
Yeah,
same.
they're all the
It's
same.
just the same shape of man.
Yeah.
And then,
which is not a very manly shape.
well, it's like, it's that thing, isn't it? Of like, you can spend as much time in the gym as you like working on your arms, but you're still 5'7".
Yep.
And like, I'm speaking of someone like my dad is 5'7". He's great, but like, what are you trying to prove?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh.
I like the term hetero frustrated when they go for whatever they go for, and Kirsten's talking about how she needs to get pregnant, and her like gay best friend is totally grossed out.
Oh, yes.
And she's like, his penis has to go in my vagina. And he's like, oh God.
It was the noise, which was like, that's what you love about Kristen. She's fucking nuts.
Oh yeah, she's bonkers.
Yeah.
And what is she wearing?
What, at all times? I don't know.
All times.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bless
I didn't
her.
know how I felt about Brittany having lipo in her chin, because I really couldn't. I think basically I was jealous.
Well, but
I was like, I want to be judgmental, but actually I just want that.
I would love to have like random bits of fat like sucked out. Yeah, just like little bits here and there. And my neck is definitely one of them. Yeah. Oh, I'd love it.
When you do that thing and you open your phone and the camera's the wrong way around.
Oh
God.
It's the most depressing visual ever.
I don't find it depressing. I find it genuinely scary.
It's like it's like jarring. Like you jump, like it's a thing.
Yeah. And like she's decided to have those tits at like that size. Like that was a conscious
They weren't
choice.
that big when she first got them done, because she was a lot skinnier. And now, because obviously where she's gained weight, like they're just huge.
They're like cumbersome.
But they make her look
Squat.
overweight, and they're not. And she's not. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not like Dolly Parton. Dolly Parton gets away with it. I don't know how she's managed to have big boobs and still
so
looks
tiny,
petite. Yeah, fair.
She's on such a tiny. She's got tiny little back, tiny little hips.
Yeah.
It's a lot. I find it so strange that they're all surprised that it's hot all the time.
Yeah, but we do that. Like, let's not.
But it's not. But it's not hot here most of the time. It's hot there most of the time. Like, it's predictable that it's hot there, whereas it is a surprise. But like, we get a week and we can't cope.
Yeah.
I did think with that like graphic, I was like, how accurate is this map? Because I feel like you're really opening them up to like being stalked.
Oh, but everyone knows where everyone lives in America.
Sure. Okay. Fine.
Like, I don't think it's a secret. I reckon if we turned up,
we could just find those houses.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. It's a bit sad, isn't it, seeing Kirsten and her slightly sad apartment,
her car crash life.
Yeah, maybe it's just that.
Yeah. Like, why would you be convinced to sell your house? Like, wouldn't you just rent it out? Like, it doesn't seem like a sound decision to make. Like, if you're moving into someone else's house, you just rent your one.
So I feel like I'm never happy with this situation, whichever way it goes. I never think, oh, somebody's making the right decision. I'm either like, no, just rent that, don't sell it. Or I'm like, you fucking need to sell that. This is insane. I'm never just happy. But maybe the people who People just don't tell me when they're just making a sound financial decision.
I think that's what it is. I
think
think
it's
when you're
that,
making, you're not looking for recognition because you know
yeah,
your idea is crazy.
yeah. Maybe it's that people who just know how to financially look after themselves don't come and tell me about it, because
Yeah.
what advice would I possibly give them?
Well, I mean, yeah. Like,
Whereas, people who are like, this isn't the stupidest thing to do ever, they come and talk to me, and I'm like, no, I think it is.
yeah.
I think this is a bad idea. Like, if you're skint and you've got a house that you've been renting out for like 12 years and you don't live in it, sell that.
Yeah. Yeah.
And if you've just met someone and they're in a band and they're going to make it, don't sell your house and move in with him.
No, don't do that. Don't even sell it
He's
when they
he's
make
not going to
it.
make it. But he's not going to make it. Do you know what? He's not 19.
Yeah.
He's not going to make it.
He's not even good looking.
He's 42. It's not happening.
Yeah. Yeah.
The boys go and do pretend golf.
Yes.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, the golf simulator things, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know that was a thing. That's like, as a social event, that just seems insane.
Well, it's like when I went to that virtual clay pigeon shooting. It's the same kind of thing.
Yeah, that's true.
But that was shooting shit. That's fun.
Yeah, whereas golf is boring, like at the best of times. It's more boring if you're not even there.
And I also feel like that would really damage my shoulder. The way that they swing like that, I don't think
you'd
I
be
could.
fucked. You just,
Yeah.
I worry that you'd get round
and then
you'd
that's
be
it.
stuck. Like, well, she lives like this now.
Yeah.
So that man has come from Colorado and he's brought golf clubs.
Yeah.
But that's like it. Like, they don't have furniture. He doesn't appear to have clothes.
Nope. They've really thought this through.
Yeah.
I love these people that are seemingly our age that are able to just not have jobs.
I know.
How does this work? Oh,
I would love to know. Like, who's stupid here? It's us.
It's us though. We're the dumb ones. They are the smartest people in the room.
Like,
they are.
Yeah.
I don't know how they do it.
It's the same with these men who don't get up with the babies in the night. Like, I hate these people, but also how? Like, what fucking deal have you brokered? Like, why aren't you using that power for good? We need you in fucking Israel if you can negotiate like this, man.
Yep.
It's unbelievable.
I just want to understand why these women allow these men to do this.
Because they know, isn't it? It's like you do something once badly and then you're not asked to do it again.
Yeah, that's not how it works in my house. I just let you fail.
There are some things that, like, I find very frustrating that Dan is not good at.
Yeah.
Not many, but like ironing. And I would rather just do the ironing.
That's the same with me. It's like, I enjoy having meals cooked for me, but I can't be in the kitchen while it's happening because the way they chop or the way they cook or everything is wrong.
So they have the county fair birthday party.
I'm here for all of it.
It's great. Brittany can throw a party, right?
Yeah. I really want to have party budget money. I think that is my aspiration.
Oh my God, I've just paid so much money for my kid's birthday party. So yeah, I was like, so there was one statement about her decorations and her life that I was like amazed and appalled by, because they said that they have a rental space that they have a storage unit for decorations, which I was like, I love that.
Yeah.
And then the other half of that sentence was like, so they can do any theme. And I was like, no, I hate themes.
Yeah, you're not a theme person, are you?
I just can't be asked to dress up in my personal life.
Yeah, but if the party's a theme, but you don't have to adhere to it,
that's fine. Like, I don't mind going in and being like, this is the county fair. I just don't want to be told I have to wear a cowboy hat.
Yeah, or like plaid. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair.
But yeah, I love the idea of having a storage space for my decorations.
Yeah.
And having that many decorations. I could easily go decoration mad.
Oh, 1000%. I decorate for everything. Every season. Every whimsical.
See, I don't go for all of them, but the ones I go for, I go.
Yeah. Do you do Easter?
I used to do Easter, and I haven't really since we've been in this house.
Okay.
Because it's like Easter in like no time. Like, I haven't got an Easter tree or anything.
Yeah, okay.
But I should do.
An Easter tree before?
Oh yeah, I used to do Easter trees.
Oh, dear.
They have that. There's a real tattoo artist at the party. That seems dangerous.
I'm here for it.
Oh yeah.
I would 1000% get a tattoo just randomly at a party like that. I think that's great.
I like the way people were like, oh, I didn't realize it was real. Oh dear.
Imagine if someone went and asked for something on their face, but didn't know.
You'd start to know. I think as soon as it pierces your skin, you're gonna be like,
Yeah,
oh,
you'd be aware.
that hurts.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, I like it though. I think it's real country, isn't it? When you go to a party and there's an actual tattoo machine.
Mm-hmm.
And then Danny's walking around going 302, 302. Like, yeah, but that does seem like the kind of thing you would say.
I would be so proud of myself. I'd be telling everybody, strangers on the street, in the park, on the bus.
I think people are just like so horrified with what they've got themselves into as well. They're like having to kind of it's like they're working through it.
Yeah. They're saying it out loud to like get to grips with the situation.
Yeah, like immersion therapy.
Yeah.
But he's saying it all the time, and I'm like, it didn't fucking happen to you though, did it? It's happened to her.
Yeah. Her cooch hurts.
Well, presumably she didn't give birth to. People do give birth to twins, don't they?
They do, yeah.
Yeah, my friend Harriet did.
Yeah. It's not very common, but it does happen.
Yeah. So then we find out that Jesse and Michelle, I think that's the couple with Bunny, who's called Isabel, I think.
Yeah.
So it's fine. They're like gonna break up.
Yeah.
And
I knew that from the first moment we saw them on the screen. Never mind what was already in the press.
And then Lala and Jax talk about how she shouldn't have a baby. And like she wants to she wanted to have a baby with everyone. And like, I don't know, Lala looks weird not in Vanderpump.
It's like seeing a dog walk on its hind legs.
It's very much what it's like. And like, not just figuratively, like she literally looks like that. The nails are too long.
They are too long. I don't know how she's wiping her ass.
How does she do anything?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
And then is Jessie? Yes, Jessie nipple tweaks.
Oh, Kristen.
But
she did it first. Like again, the double standard. So it's okay. It's not
I do
okay
think
for
men
either
and women's nipples are different.
1000% they're different, but I don't think that touching a man's nipple and then being shocked that his retaliation is then to touch your nipple. He wasn't thinking about what he was doing.
No,
that was
it was instinct, wasn't it? Yeah.
It was a natural reflex. Like it was like, it's like, you know, sometimes when your kid hits you and you hit him back.
Oh, yeah, it's bad.
Yeah, but it happens.
Yeah.
It's a natural response to like.
Oh, you're like, oh God, please don't be broken. Please don't be broken.
Oh, yeah. I don't think it was.
And he just turns around and calls Lala a mistress. And I'm like, mate.
He's on fire.
Just stop.
He's on
stand
fire.
still for a second. And she's like, oh, what?
This guy.
And she looks at him like, I don't fucking know you, dickhead.
Yeah. You wish I was your mistress, bitch.
I am mistress to much richer men than you.
Can you get me a Range Rover and Gucci slides? I didn't think so.
And then then it's like, who's ready? And Brock's like, who is fucking ready, man?
Yeah.
So I'm not ready. I've got a fucking 10-year-old, apparently.
Somewhere.
And I liked Kristen's speech to camera then. She was like, if I wanted to like men to tell me what to do with my body, I'd go and hang out with fucking Trump.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, right on, sister.
Go burn that bra, bitch.
Yeah. I mean, she doesn't own a bra.
No, I don't think she does, no.
No, absolutely not. Do you think she's gonna have a baby?
No.
For all his like wood man on paperness. I'm not sure if he's got it in that boy.
No, and her relationships don't last longer than 5 minutes. So
Oh,
there's
bless
no
her.
way they're having a
Well,
baby.
no. Okay. She should just go with Lala to the sperm bank.
I mean, that would make sense.
Yeah.
But I don't know if she's got sperm bank money.
Do you think it costs a lot?
I reckon it costs a bit, yeah.
Do you? I don't reckon it's
Yeah.
that much.
I think it's the whole process of the insemination and all the rest of it. I
Okay,
think
not
it's
just
quite
not
expensive.
just buying sperm.
I think buying sperm is the easy part.
When my sister worked for a agricultural show, when she worked for the Great York Show, she was in the bull sperm tent. Like
Oh,
that's what they
good
were
Lord.
selling. Yeah, that goes for loads of money.
Yeah, because you look, a good bull is like big business.
It's big business. I'm googling how much is sperm. How much is sperm bank? Oh wow.
Because I think they only get paid like $10, don't they, to do a deposit?
Don't get much. And now they can come after you for child support.
Yeah, which I don't think is right.
I don't think it's right. I think that's like an agreement, isn't it? Oh, it just doesn't tell you. Oh, it suggests a payment plan though, so it must be pricey.
A payment plan, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
It is easier just to go and sleep with someone, isn't it?
Oh, 1000%.
Like if that's an option. If that's not working, then obviously that doesn't work. But so Jax tells her that she wants the tough love.
Yes.
When he's all like, this is gonna be a disaster. And this is the thing, I'm like, the argument he is countering is not valid. It's just none of his fucking business. And like you say, he's gone and whined and bitched about it to everybody.
Everyone.
Like, why do you care so much?
Yeah.
And why does he keep saying we're like a brother and sister?
Well, I don't know, because he's put his penis in her multiple times.
It's not how brothers and sisters act.
No, it shouldn't be. It's the main takeaway.
But do you think he still feels like he's like has some kind of ownership over her?
Yeah, he's like the number one guy in the group.
Jesus, he thinks he's like the alpha male, like the big lion.
Indeed.
Yeah. I also got really nervous about Germany because they keep saying how hot it is, and then they're all out in the sun, and none of them look prepared to be out in the sun.
Yeah.
And he's already like sweated his
self-tan for his
tan. Oh, good lord.
Who puts fake tan under their arms?
I guess if you do it all over your torso, I guess you have to. You don't want to have, because he's quite tan, so you don't want to have like really peely-wally armpits.
Surely they're hairy, so you wouldn't even
No,
see
he
them.
looks like the kind of person who waxes his armpits.
Oh, okay. I don't know if I trust a man without hairy armpits. The thing's a bit weird.
You know, each to their own.
Yeah.
But yeah. And he thinks it's the coffee from the petrol station.
Yeah, it's coming out of.
I'm like, you're like, this is not, this is worse. Who is sweating out coffee? What is wrong with you?
That's what's wrong with America.
He's like an advert for why not to do steroids. Yeah. So in the pantsing though, Brock is sort of involved in the.
Brock starts the whole goddamn thing, and then walks away like
he's
nothing.
Just like, nope.
No, it wasn't nothing to do with me. He told him to put his trousers down. Jesus.
He did. And he didn't. It's not like, and because he's like, oh, I didn't know you had underwear on. I'm like, Brock doesn't assume anyone's ever got underwear on.
Well, yeah, because I don't think he wears.
He doesn't own underwear. No, absolutely not. So he was fully like, get his dick out.
Yeah, 1000%.
Yeah, because it's tiny and funny.
Yeah,
like that went entirely how he wanted it to go.
Yeah, it played out perfectly.
The fact that there was then like a whole huge row and another man got in trouble was just like an excellent bonus.
Yeah. In all, I'm very excited about this show.
It was so fun.
It's so terrible. It's fantastic.
All the people are so awful.
It's like they haven't grown up, but they're doing grown-up things, and it's brilliant.
And they've all got those houses that they've like all bought the like vision board.
Yeah. And they've all got the furniture that it came staged with. None of them have like,
what do they call that? Like country
Cape Cod,
coastal, whatever the fucking bullshit they say that is.
Yeah, it's the Cape Cod modern farmhouse type
Modern
thing.
farmhouse, that's that shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shabby chic, blah blah blah, all that shit.
It has all the right number of angles and circular chairs and beige and black tones, and it's a bit of gold and silver thrown in,
And you've got a fucking coffee table book in your wardrobe.
and a massive marble countertop. Yeah.
Okay, so speaking of what the houses look like, we should talk about Buying Beverly Hills.
Oh, mate, some of those houses, man.
We are poor.
We're so poor.
Why are we so poor? It looks
I
great
don't
being
know.
rich. Why are we doing this?
I feel like we're good people. We deserve to be rich.
Those houses are something else. And
Yeah.
like, I generally look at flashy houses and go like, oh, that's horrible. Like,
But they were all done perfectly.
Jesus Christ.
I wouldn't have changed one of them.
No.
I wouldn't have changed anything. And I think it's really interesting as well when you see real estate agents that are in these houses all day, every day. And then you see their normal houses, their actual houses, and they're
Yeah.
very normal.
Yeah.
Like, it's weird. I don't know. I just feel like, wouldn't they live in a house that's similar to that? But no, they all live
It
in
looks like
very,
it's staged.
yeah, they all live in very standard houses. Like, it's very bizarre.
It is, because they're pulling big money in.
Yeah. Well, apparently I saw something online that like the agency is worth like billions. Mauricio's rich.
Yeah, absolutely. But he's potentially in the position where he's asset rich.
Yeah.
But the actual agents are getting
their commissions, yeah.
Even if they're getting 1%, it's a big chunk of change.
Yeah, it is. But what if they only sell one house a year though? Could you imagine?
What, and you only get £1 million?
Yeah. How awful.
How awful. So we open and they go straight into the rules.
Yeah.
You can date. I can date. Nobody should talk about what anyone else is doing. Like,
yeah.
Okay.
Here we go.
We watched a whole fucking series of Beverly Hills. We haven't got this far.
There we go. That's what I said.
It's insane.
Not happy.
And then they rewind 6 months. I'm like, that's how you edit.
Yeah.
this is what we're doing. We're definitely fucking other people. Now let's look at this £65 million house.
Different vibes over a Netflix, you know. They're not fucking around. So, who's your favorite Umansky child?
I mean, I like the one that they're all scared of.
Yeah, Sophia. She's got big dick energy.
She has. She's so dead behind the eyes.
Yeah, there's no emotion with that kid whatsoever.
No.
Like none. Yeah. She gives me Wednesday Adam vibes.
But it's like Wednesday Adam if she decided she did want to be the popular girl.
Yeah, they're all so gorgeous. It's not genetically possible to have 4 kids that look that good. Or no, Teresa Giudice did it.
But it is like Teresa Giudice, isn't it? Because it's like they all are gorgeous and they don't all look the same.
No, they're all very different. Yeah.
I think I'm like, I can't not stare at the eldest one. It hates that man that she's chosen to marry so viscerally.
They're not together now, though, I don't think.
Oh, good.
I think they've broken it off. Yeah. Because, yeah, they're not happy. Whatever's happening, they're not happy.
I like the idea of like it being your first day at work and just turning up late so you can make an entrance. That's bold.
Yeah, well, I love the fact when he told Kyle's like, but did she look good? That was her first thought.
Okay, this is definitely how we have a job.
Yeah. She's definitely the type of Nepo baby who expects the stuff to be for her. Whereas I think the other two are actually grafting because they want to be taken seriously.
She's not worried about that.
No, she's like, I really don't care. My daddy's rich.
though, but like, it's insane, isn't it? Because you look at the women and then you look at what the men look like.
Yeah, I know.
Like, you can see why Mauricio has made it so well because he really is a package in this.
Yeah.
Like, those men who I'm like, you don't look like that.
You only get laid because you're rich.
Yes.
And you spend money. Like, Mauricio doesn't have to spend money to get his dick sucked.
No.
People are just going to do it.
Do you think the girls realize that do you think there's an obligation to side with Mo over Kyle?
Because of the money?
Yeah.
No.
Like, nobody said, like, people haven't, like, they haven't said anything against their dad. They haven't said anything against their mum, but they haven't been as, like, maybe as supportive of their mum as you might expect. And I think they're sort of aware of where their bread is buttered.
Yeah. I also think as well, it has a lot to do with the fact that it's Kyle driving it.
Yeah, like he was just
They
fine.
feel sorry
Nothing
for him.
changed for him.
Yeah. Like, whereas the reason why she's doing it is because of stuff he's done.
Yeah, but he's just done the same stuff, whereas
Yeah.
she's had enough of the stuff.
Yeah. And they can't understand, like, why now? Why are you deciding to leave now type thing. I think out of all of the kids, I think Farah would be the one that would be more concerned because obviously she's not Mo's child. So at
Yeah,
any point, she could be written out the will. And there's no obligation to actually give her any money.
I genuinely don't think they roll like that though.
I know, but I'm saying in her head,
In
she's
her
like,
mind,
I
there's that
should
insecurity
stay.
should be there.
Yeah, I should like. I don't think they think like that either. I think
Yeah.
that's his kid, and that's it. Like, do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? But yeah, I don't know. Very bizarre. In all, I wasn't blown away by the first. I haven't seen any more than the first
No, I've
episode.
only seen the first episode. I don't like. Yeah, like nothing happens.
No, but I wonder if it heats up and it gets juicy. Like,
I mean, I suppose it's like they didn't know what was going to be seen in Beverly Hills, did they? So the fact that they like come out and say like, you know, we're separated, these are the rules, that is like that's a thing, isn't it? But we've seen
yeah,
that in the spoilers.
yeah,
I am slightly blown away by the houses.
it's insane.
That bedroom
You
is
need
like bigger than my house.
you need to watch $1 Million Listing in Los Angeles.
I did try and I just got so confused by what they wear to go to work.
Yeah, all of it is bizarre. Like, I can't watch that Selling Sunset show anymore.
Selling
'Cause the
Sunset, I'm
girls are
like, you
just
look like something out of fucking Cirque du Soleil, and you're like working in an office in the fucking like bustier, and it's got one leg.
if you turned up to buy a house from someone and they dressed like that, I'd be like, am I in the right place?
Like, are you gonna kidnap me? Who is this?
Yeah. Yeah.
Am I in a cult now? No.
Yeah. Bizarre.
Yeah, but I don't think I realized the extent of like the whole full home spa experiences, the multiple pools, all of that. I want to live next door to Keanu Reeves. I mean, I don't think I'd be able to. I think I'd get arrested.
And no, he's too nice. He wouldn't get you arrested. He'd probably get you help.
Yeah,
Like, he'll
maybe.
put
I
you
mean,
into an
I reckon I'd
institution.
push it.
He'd put you in an institution for like 90 days for your mental health.
Be worth it though. Try and climb
1000%.
that fence.
I'm not even a massive Keanu Reeves
Oh my
fan,
god,
but
fucking top of my list, man.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Like, any particular era or just him in general?
And yeah, no, I'll take any era.
Oh, okay. Neo era was good.
Oh no, probably the least of Neo era. I'll go.
You like more Bill and Ted?
Yeah, I love Ted. Absolutely love Ted. Love Ted. Love John Wick. Like, you know.
Oh yeah, John Wick's a good one too. Actually, yeah, I'll give you that one. Yeah.
And it's absolutely my type, isn't he? Tall, dark, and vacant.
Yes. Although I wouldn't describe your husband as vacant, but sure.
He's so much more alert than he used to be.
Yeah, you keep saying this to me. I really wish I'd known him back then. I feel like we would have been great friends. I would have been actually stoned.
Like I like it when you see Kyle going to bed and she's like pretending to clean her face. She has a full face of makeup on.
Yeah.
Like,
see, if I went to bed with a full face of makeup on, my skin would be such more of a mess than it normally is the next day.
I mean, like, so Mo is responsible for 9,000 people.
Could you imagine?
That's a lot of people.
I'd
be so anxious.
How do you keep on top of all of those numbers and all that business?
But do you think that's because everybody has a partner and 4 kids?
Maybe.
Because he didn't say he employed 9,000 people. I mean, it's still 9 divided. It's still nearly, it's still best part of 2,000 people.
Yeah.
And not everybody's going to have 4 kids.
No.
Like all those ugly little straight men and all those gay men haven't got 4 kids.
No. However, I do think it might be employees though.
That's a lot.
Because they've got like 110 offices or something, don't they?
That is very stressful.
Like, there's just no way you can keep on top of those sales numbers. Like, what is happening?
But don't you just retire? Can't you retire?
Yeah, he can. And that's, I think, has been the main problem. He's
But he
always said
hasn't.
a few more years, and then that time just never. He likes working. I don't think he'd ever retire.
Okay. He's like
There's some
Logan
people
Royed
that enjoy
himself.
going to work. Huh?
He's Logan Royed himself.
Like,
How do you feel about how much gold they wear? Those girls.
as in, you don't like the color of the metal, or just in general?
It's that thing of like, out of context, it would look so cheap.
Yeah, gold isn't the one that you wear when you want to look classy.
It's weird, that, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's just a lot of big gold earrings.
Huge gold earrings. I mean, I wear a big gold hoop too, but I'm not trying to be anyone other than I am. Do you know what I mean?
You're not saying spend multiple tens of millions of pounds on a house I'm selling.
Yeah.
But I wonder if that's like, again, is it like a middle class thing? Like gold becomes reasonable again. Like it looks classy again after a level. And we just can't see it because we're too poor. We can only see it because we're closer to the people who are
wearing
walking around with all the money they have because they don't trust banks.
Yeah.
Is that just my family?
Yeah, I'm not here for all the gold. However, they do look good.
They do. I was slightly confused about the rubbing toes conversation.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah. So when one of
the sister's in the bed, and then she was like, I wanted to be rubbing toes with you. I was like, yeah.
If I touched my sister's toes with my toes, I think she'd slap me. Like best case scenario.
I'm just gonna put it out there. I would slap you too.
Yeah.
I don't like people touching my feet.
Nobody
I think
likes
it's bizarre.
that.
It's so bizarre. I find it incredibly personal. I don't know what it is, but it makes me.
Yeah.
But I feel violated.
I'd rather you just touch me in the tit than touch my toe.
Grab my vagina, like
fully. Yeah.
It's like, you know, when you're laying in bed and like Mike might roll over and his like toe accidentally grazes my feet. Like I shudder. Like it's a thing.
Dan's feet aren't in our bed, are they? So
yeah.
They're luckily fully sticking out the end.
God love him.
With someone you're like prepared to have sex with, like with your sibling is like a whole other weird vibe. No,
it's bizarre. Yeah,
absolutely
not for me.
Not for me. Hard pass, thanks.
But and that's really it. Not much happens, does it?
They say that their mum always said no lies ever.
Right, but she's having sex with a woman and not telling anybody.
Yeah.
So
maybe they haven't directly asked, so technically it's not lying. Like one of them?
But Andy has directly asked, so she is lying.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that is true.
I mean, she's bending the truth there.
She's bending.
Something.
Bending away.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's that, man. But I will watch more.
Oh, I'll probably binge it all this weekend.
It's just a lot of nice colours.
It is. I'm literally watching it for the houses. I'll
be in it for just the bathtubs.
Oh. Yeah.
That, absolutely. And I'll watch the Valley to feel better about myself.
That's the reason why I watch. The Valley is the reason why I watch reality TV. Because my life is incredible in comparison. Yeah.
I'm so put together.
Oh, I really am. We don't have party budgets though.
No, but we fully like the people that we live with.
Well. No, I do. I might even go as far as say I love them. I mean,
yeah, right. I definitely don't think anyone's looking at us and thinking they're not going to make it this year.
No.
Whereas I'm fully thinking that about all of them.
Oh, not one of them is surviving this. Yeah, no. And I can't wait to watch it. That says a lot more about me, I reckon. All right, well, thanks for listening, guys. We appreciate it. Don't forget to give us a follow, a rate, subscribe, comments, reach out.
Yeah. Tell us, are you watching everything with us? Let us know.
Yeah, please do.
Spew all your judgment our way.
Yeah.
We'll see you soon.
See you,
Bye all.
bye.
Night.